Okay, this will be a weird test. Testing fpsVR, I think that's what it's called. And I haven't run it, I haven't ran it before this. So it's not in the overlay. Let's see if I can actually see it. VR FPS. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Launch VR overlay. So it actually detects that it's an overlay application. That's good. Okay, it hides this one. Oop. And it's over here. There we go. So, oh, there we go. FPS, nothing. Oh, so this is pretty neat. It's like a secondary overlay. It actually shows the laser beam interact with it, which I didn't know it could do other than this panel over here. So it shows, I bet this FPS counter that I can't point at starts working when I have a game running. My own FPS counter is working on calculating it grabs the presented frames statistic, accumulated statistic, or cumulated statistic, whatever, and just checks how many have been presented every second, and that's the FPS with some rounding and the normalization or whatever. Because I read it through a web bridge because my overlay is it's a web page, is a browser view in OBS. Minimize the tray sounds like a good thing. Controller side left, so you can choose which controller to have it on. I guess that works. Stick to bottom, under. Not sure. I think this might be more comfortable, but it's still like a weird twist for your wrist. This is like also pretty weird. Not sure what I would have liked the like optimally. Maybe this, like having it at the front, because that's not something you look at yourself very often either. Yeah. Well, let's keep it here because it's higher up. It's easier to read. Microphone? Does it have microphone? It doesn't. Oh, there's a microphone icon up there. You mute the microphone. Okay, that's an additional feature, I guess. So, yes, this is the same window, just I can anywhere. That is pretty neat, actually. You can adjust super sampling. Is this possible to change while in the game? And at the same time you can see your frame rate. Let's start something I know my system has problems with, because my CPU is always saturated because I'm running so much crap and recording. Come hard. 126 hours. Ooh. Well, that is loading. I guess we can look at this while it's loading. Yeah, CPU usage, CPU max per thread. That'll be interesting to see if this matches my own overlay. My overlay with the CPU is working with Open Hardware Monitor. So that application actually has a JSON web server, so I can read that off the, let's play an offline game. FPS had some garbage values there, up to 200. Average FPS, GPU frame time, GPU usage, SteamVR super sampling, 130. That super sampling is the dynamic one, right? So depending on, I think it just profiles your PC and runs off a fixed value. Like it doesn't do any kind of performance. Oh, there's no weeklies. I have only played one of them before. Interesting. There's an attack on remote mining outpost. There's no speedrun. That is different. Okay. FPS, I guess in loading zone or in the loading overlay, the void, the loading void, it shows nothing. CPU frame time. I guess that's how much it how long time it takes for the CPU and GPU to render a single frame. Oh, what? What? What is going on? I think I shot my arm, or I don't know anymore. That was really strange. I can't actually shoot myself, so that has to be an issue with the spawning point. That is interesting. Yeah. Oh, this is running pretty well right now. Can I? Oh, it's not a fixed weapons map. I'm playing an elite, so let's do my high damage. Oh. Okay, so now the bottom one would be more logical because if I'm gonna play at the same time, this will be hard. So theoretically I think I need to go in here. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So if I open this overlay, I can actually use this laser interaction thing, which makes sense. Let's go that one again. It would almost be nice to be able to lock it to the universe. Oh no, that just changes which hand it's on. Oh crap. In elite mode you only have one life, unless you find extra lives. I have a rig mod on that's called Vision, that shows me enemies with a red outline. Let's go further back. Where is it? It's here. So let's go in here again and see. So this is just the controller side, so let's keep it on the left. Need to get the beam. Opacity, overlay size, normal. Let's make it big. Oh, okay, normal and big. That's still not very big. Could have it bigger if I had more options. Not sure what this is. This is super sampling for... Oh, it's plus minus. Okay, so super sampling automatic and per application total. So it does a percentage of the percentage. That is not confusing. I wonder if these are... I can toggle them on and off live? Really? That is a feature. I guess you could... I don't think that's actually in... It might be in advanced settings, I guess. From what I've heard, the one Matsman666 is kind of gone overworked, so it hasn't done any updates for this for a while. So it's good to have secondary utility to change things with. But I don't think in the normal settings you don't have anything to do with the projection and stuff. You have to go into the desktop settings for that. So that's pretty neat. The projection ratio 32%. I have a counter for that. Let's see if that matches. GPU frame time. Orange is probably when it can't keep up, because you need to be below 11. 90 FPS is almost 10 milliseconds. It'll be 100 FPS. What's the pistols? I don't have life leech on pistols, but I have... that was a loot crate. Oh crap. Oh, I got it! I got it! Oh wow! Might have been the pistols that did that. I don't know if auto aim actually works on crates. It's good to have that on video. Jumping in this game is hilarious. I never thought I would find it enjoyable, but it like extends your teleport capability. So if it's too far to teleport, you can just jump out, a leap of faith, and then teleport at the end, and hope that you reach.
All clear. Great job.
32%, 90. For actual like, for this to be a useful dev tool, it would be nice to be able to lock it to the face, like have it down here. I would have it at a fixed position regarding like, what's it called? Positionally? So if you look down, you would look at it. So I would have it stick there, but it would follow me when I'm moving around like this. So I guess lock horizontal position and horizontal direction, but not the vertical direction. Yeah. I would like that. Quite some games like lock, like this HUD, but it makes sense as it's a HUD, and it's not really like they are pretty far in, like close to the middle, so I can still read 1052 and 3526, but it's a bit, it's like out here. Oh, it's actually I didn't know I would clip the interface. Yeah, something at this distance, arm's length, that would be very nice. Let's play another game and see if that super sampling value changes. So as it's an overlay, it should keep working even if I'm quitting this game. I guess let's do Beat Saber, because that's a very performant game. They have like fake lighting and everything, so I guess I haven't played that in a while. I kind of waiting for them to add native tracker support, because I have controllers I have handles for my controllers, for my trackers. My brain is awfully confused doing multiple things. I have these, which are really comfortable handles. Just that now I need to use the input emulator, and then I can't click menus, but there's apparently some OpenVR to gamepad emulator thing that you add on top of it, and then it's pretty messy. Still uses the same super sampling. I guess that's just a hard locked value for every game, depending on my graphics card, basically. Maybe combined with the CPU. FPS and average FPS. Yeah. Steam beta announcements. Client. So it's kind of hard to figure this one out. While actually 2 dropped frames. Dropped frames is the normal thing. It's the timeouts that's super rare. I really like this one. I haven't played this in ages, so let's try hard. I have a lot of clothes on because it has been getting colder. Average 4 millisecond frame time, so there's plenty of performance to use here. Oops, wrong one. Whoop. So I could probably run with a bunch of super sampling, but then if I move my head, I don't see any like aliasing on the text, so it's probably pretty fine anyway. Might be running anti-aliasing. I haven't really bothered checking the settings, I guess, because it's looking and running good anyway. Wow, I can't even remember when I played this last. Probably around the time when I got the tracker handles. I mean, not that many people have trackers, so it makes sense to not do software support for it. I really hope they do it at some point. Right now they're focusing on like the arcade experience and fpsVR apparently, which is nice. I mean, they have probably plenty of money by now, but launching on an additional platform will definitely bring in more. I imagine this to be like the perfect system seller for something like the Santa Cruz. Yeah, Oculus Connect is soon. Let's see what they announce. I had my parents play this and they got really into it. And they're like retired, so they don't have super much energy, but they got really energetic while playing this. Really captivating people. Oops. Yeah, I almost forgot about this. Oh, that's only CPU frame timing, right? Yeah, GPU usage is seldom like maxed. It's always my CPU that is the bottleneck. Yeah, reprojection 0.4%. That is pretty good. 9 dropped frames. It's a nice statistic to have and to be able to see it in game. Like, can I tell if there's like if it's currently reprojecting? I guess you would know that just by seeing that the FPS goes into the red. Yeah, I'm not sure if this elongated format makes sense, or if I would have moved this part to be blue. Maybe. Well, it's in early access. That means you can I think it's in early access. That means you can provide feedback on the community forums. This is the first... No. Virtual Desktop also supports the overlay feature. But otherwise, so it's probably my second app I have paid for, like, that is an overlay and not an actual, game or experience, more like a tool, an application. Advanced settings and OpenVR input emulator doesn't cost anything. Yeah, this has been a look at fpsVR. Oh, it says the game title and how long I've been playing. A lot of neat features here. Maybe I can steal some of these metrics from my overlay. So in my overlay, I have controller velocity now. That's, as I said in a previous video, that's because the input system was changed in SteamVR and OpenVR, and I haven't been able to figure out how to support it yet. So my controller overlay is completely bust. Yeah. Ugh. That's it for now. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.